Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
5 minutes. That was all it took to shift the atmosphere of an entire evening. No dramatic announcement, no grand introduction echoing through the speakers, no spotlight chasing them down the carpet, just a quiet moment that unfolded in real time. Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning stepping onto the Weibo Night red carpet side by side, calm, composed, almost effortless. And in that instant, something changed. Cameras adjusted, conversations paused, online feeds refreshed at a speed no algorithm could predict. It was not loud, yet it was powerful. Not staged, yet impossible to ignore. In a space built on precision and choreography, their presence felt refreshingly unforced. 5 minutes earlier, the night had followed a familiar rhythm. 5 minutes later, everyone was asking the same question, without quite saying it aloud. What did we just witness, and why did it feel so different? Weibo Night has always been synonymous with polish. Every arrival carefully timed, every pose rehearsed, every interaction measured. It is a celebration of prestige, influence, and the carefully curated brilliance of the entertainment world. Guests usually move like clockwork, guided by subtle cues and production signals invisible to the public eye. Yet when Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning appeared together, there was a subtle pause in that machinery. Not a disruption, but a soft recalibration. Liu Yuning stepped forward first, dressed in classic black, understated and refined. There was no exaggerated gesture, no deliberate attempt to command attention. His composure carried the kind of quiet assurance that does not demand applause. A few steps behind, Zhao Lusi emerged, elegant in a softly toned gown, her expression warm yet composed. She did not rush to catch up, nor did she linger for effect. When they aligned, they did so naturally, matching pace without visible effort. What captivated viewers was not spectacle, it was balance. He did not lead in a show of dominance. She did not follow in a display of submission. They moved as equals, their rhythm unspoken yet synchronized. In an industry where every detail can become a headline, this subtle equilibrium felt unexpectedly genuine. Photographers pivoted instinctively, lenses tilted, reporters hesitated mid-sentence. A ripple of whispers moved across the venue, not chaotic, but curious. There was no confusion in the traditional sense. Instead, there was recognition. Several senior figures greeted them with familiarity rather than surprise over a detail that did not escape the cameras. That warmth suggested something quietly understood within the industry itself, even if no official narrative was presented. Online, the reaction was immediate. Clips circulated within minutes. Slow-motion edits highlighted the brief glance Liu Yuning cast backwards, almost as if ensuring everything was in order. Screenshots captured the softness in Zhao Lusi's smile as she acknowledged fans without theatrics. Hashtags trended not because of scandal, but because of sentiment. Viewers described the moment as cinematic. Not dramatic, not sensational, but cinematic in its restraint. There is something deeply compelling about restraint in an era that often rewards excess. Rather than amplifying the moment with overt gestures, they allowed it to breathe. Or in the absence of overt signals, created space for interpretation, and that space invited participation. Audiences replayed the footage not to confirm a rumor, but to preserve a feeling. The feeling of witnessing something unscripted in a highly scripted world. Body language experts, fan communities, and casual viewers alike found themselves analyzing micro details, the distance between them, the alignment of their shoulders, the ease in their stride. Yet beyond analysis, there was a shared emotional undercurrent. It felt human. Two individuals accustomed to the intensity of public scrutiny, choosing simplicity over spectacle. What makes such moments resonate so widely? Perhaps it is the contrast. We are used to declarations, to orchestrated reveals, to grand narratives unveiled with fanfare. Here there was none of that. No confirmation or no denial, no carefully worded statement, just presence. And sometimes presence speaks louder than proclamation. Another angle worth considering is timing. The entertainment landscape has evolved. Audiences today are perceptive. They recognize overt publicity strategies instantly. When something appears subtle, almost unpolished, it captures attention precisely because it feels less engineered. The simplicity of this shared walk suggested confidence. Not the confidence that seeks validation, but the confidence that does not require explanation. There was also a sense of maturity in how the moment unfolded. Neither appeared overwhelmed by the reaction. Neither exaggerated their expressions for the cameras. They acknowledged the crowd, paused briefly for photographs, and continued inside. The night went on. Awards were presented. Performances dazzled. Yet the image that lingered was that initial walk. Fans described feeling unexpectedly moved, not overwhelmed with excitement, but touched. A gentle warmth rather than a surge of shock. Some spoke of admiration for their composure under pressure. Others appreciated the understated elegance of the interaction. The moment became less about speculation and more about appreciation of authenticity. Interestingly, the silence that followed only amplified the impact. In the hours after the event, there were no dramatic posts, no cryptic captions hinting at hidden meanings. The absence of commentary allowed the memory to settle organically. It encouraged reflection rather than frenzy. In doing so, it extended the life of the moment far beyond the red carpet itself. From a broader perspective, this appearance also highlights a shift in audience expectations. Viewers increasingly value sincerity. They respond to subtlety. They connect with glimpses of genuine human interaction amid the glamour. When two public figures choose calm alignment over exaggerated display, it signals a quiet strength. The phrase "fans were stunned" does not necessarily imply chaos. It speaks to a collective pause, a brief intake of breath when something unexpectedly meaningful unfolds. That pause was felt both at the venue and across screens worldwide. It was not the kind of astonishment that fades quickly. It was the kind that lingers in memory. In many ways, the power of the moment lay in what it did not do. It did not shout. It did not declare. It did not attempt to control interpretation. It simply existed, and because it existed without excess, it invited viewers to attach their own emotions to it. For some, it symbolized balance. For others, mutual respect. For many, it was simply a reminder that authenticity can thrive even under bright lights. As the evening concluded, the awards themselves were celebrated, yet conversations continued to circle back to those first 5 minutes. A reminder that sometimes the most lasting impressions are formed quietly, not through spectacle, but through sincerity. If this moment resonated with you, if you found yourself replaying that walk and wondering why it felt so different, you are not alone. Moments like these remind us why we watch in the first place, not merely for headlines, but for the subtle human stories unfolding between them. Thank you for spending these minutes with Update X 24 Hours. If you appreciate thoughtful updates that look beyond the surface and explore the emotion behind the moment, consider subscribing and joining our growing community. Your support allows us to continue sharing stories that inspire, intrigue, and connect. Stay with us for more insights, and until next time, keep watching closely. Sometimes the quietest moments say the most.